Hi everyone, welcome to SJ Infinity. Today we are going to study a very interesting and simple topic called logical connectives and truth table. Before starting with logical connectives and truth tables, we will be going through some definitions. What are they? One is a simple statement and the second one is a compound statement. Already I have explained you what is a statement. A statement is a declarative sentence. It has a truth value either true or false but not both at the same time. Okay. Here also we have two types of statement. One is a simple and the other one is a compound. Okay. Simple statement. What do you mean by a simple statement? A statement which cannot be split further into two or more statements. Okay. We have a statement, it cannot be further split or it cannot be further divided into two or more statements. For example, Paris is the capital of France. This is a single statement. It cannot be divided into two statements. See one more example. The set of all rational numbers is finite. This also cannot be further divided into two or more statements. Okay. So all of you understood what is a simple statement? Yes, good. Next, compound statement. Compound statement means just the opposite of simple statement. There it cannot be further divided. Here it can be further divided. See the definition. The combination of two or more simple statements. Okay. In compound statements, we can find two or more statements. What are they and how they are? They are simple. Okay. Example, 2 is a rational number and root 2 is an irrational number. Okay. Here we can see two simple statements. One is 2 is a rational number and the other one is root 2 is an irrational number. Both are splitted by a connective and. Okay. What this connective is called, I will explain you later. Okay. Second one, if a quadrilateral is a rectangle, then its diagonals are congruent. Okay. Here also we have two statements. First statement is a quadrilateral is a rectangle and the second statement is its diagonals are congruent. Okay. Both are combined using if then. Okay. The first example they are combined using and in the second example it is combined using then. After getting to know about simple statement and compound statement, it is time for us to study about logical connectives. Logical connectives are the words or phrases which are used to connect two statements. They are called logical connectives. In this chapter, we are going to study about 5 connectives. They are and, or, if then, if and only if, and not. Here, the and or reminds us about the chapter set theory. In that, we use intersection and union, which is similar to and or. I have explained you the logical connectives with the help of this table. In this table, we have 3 columns. In the first column, I have given you the connective. In the second one, their symbol. And in the third one, the name of the compound statement. The first connective is and the symbol for this is as follows, and the name of the compound statement is conjunction. Yes, the logical connective and is called conjunction. You can remember the symbol by the downsided V. And the logical connective or is symbolized by V, and the name of the compound statement is disjunction. Then the logical connective if then. The symbol is right-headed arrow. Here we have two similar symbols. You can use either one of them, but we are going to use the first symbol. The name of this compound statement is conditional or implication. The fourth one is if and only if, or it can be written in the short form as IFF. Here we are going to use the double-sided arrow. Either the first one or the second one. Both are same, but we will be using the first one. This is called biconditional or double implication. And for the fifth one, it is not. It is used by the symbol something like S, sleeping S, and the name of the compound statement is negation. Okay, these are the 5 logical connectives going to be used in this chapter. Before studying each logical connectives detailedly, we will be studying some points to remember in this chapter. The first point is statements are denoted by small alphabetical letters like small p, small q, small r, etc. When there are two statements, we will be using p and q. If there is a third statement, you can use r. If there is a fourth statement, you can use s, and so on. And the second point to remember is in place of and, other words such as but, yet, though, still, moreover are also used for conjunction. Every time we cannot search for the word and, you can also search for some other words used in the sentence but, yet, though, still, moreover. If these words are found in your statement, then that is also a conjunction. Okay, and the third point to remember is the following are also conditional statement. Okay, for conditional statement we have used if then. The other statements we can use are P is sufficient for Q, Q is necessary for P, P implies Q, Q follows from P, and P only if Q. In place of if then, you can use these 5 statements also. Then also it is understood that it is a conditional statement. That's all for today. Keep practicing, students. Hope you found this video useful. If it is so, hit the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe our channel. For any doubt clarification, please comment below. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you.